Stéphane Corbena teaches groups to stop and smell the roses, or in this case, the vegetables.
This is a bottle tree, and it's bottles that have been recovered from the waste. It allows you to optimize your space if you live in an apartment or if you have a small yard of modest size, for example. It allows you to plant everything you eat, whether it's herbs, roots vegetables, leafy vegetables, in the same space.
At workshops held a few times a month, Stéphane shows city dwellers how to grow their own food. He says these workshops, which he runs with his friend Caroline Moreau, have grown beyond his expectations.
I meet Stéphane through social media, and when I saw what he has developed in his parents' space, I was really impressed. What Stéphane is doing, teaching and developing awareness about how to grow your own food, it's really important in a country where people are still not sustainable in their own life.
At the beginning, the workshops were aimed at her children's friends, but then she decided to extend them. This is how we created a community. Now we have architectural firms that come to see us, individuals who want to collaborate with us. We are studying the best strategy to put in place in order to make the projects long-term by creating a strong impact.
His urban agriculture journey started in 2019, but he says he's always been interested in nature and the environment. And during the pandemic, he decided to dig deeper.
The passion was there since I was little, and I had an opportunity during the confinement. I saw a training on the internet about urban agriculture. I learned in a theoretical way, and once that was done, I had to put it into practice. In my parents' yard, there was space, so I decided to do it there. I developed my first crops, namely lettuce, salad, and that's how it started. When I arrived in this neighborhood, I was 12 years old, and at that time, there was vegetation all around the house. But over time, I saw that all these vegetations began to disappear. As the urbanization started to take ground, reflecting on this, I said to myself that it was essential to bring agriculture back into our cities. This is what motivated me and what gave me the strength to go to people to make them understand that they don't need a large space, hectares of land, but that they can produce what they eat with what they have at their disposal.
While in lockdown, Stéphane began growing more crops and training others at his family home in Agbouville, a small town about 2 hours away from Abidjan.
At first, my friends were not interested. They didn't value the work. I made them aware of the merits of this type of agriculture. As the results were convincing, their state of mind started to change. In my spare time, I go for walk with friends. I gather children to teach them to play field hockey. I have never received any funding, but I have created my own way to get it. In fact, I do consulting work for clients, and I take part of the money I earn to finance the development of the vegetable garden. What motivates me to continue is because I know there is a need. People need to have a little patch of garden in their home. They need social interaction. They need to eat healthy. That's what I'm all about, because there is no financing doesn't mean that I should start.
When he's not spreading the eco-gospel in Abidjan, Stéphane heads back to where he started, to tend to his garden, his family and his community.
We are in the vegetable garden of the future. Today, we are doing a workshop with young people of the neighborhood. These are new things for them, so they are very impressed and they are very happy to do this.
Stéphane says he'll continue to plant seeds of knowledge for a better environment and a better future for his people.
What makes me most proud is when I see people I have trained who manage to produce what they like. There is also the value we give to waste. When I see this change in mindset or behavior, I'm proud. We must continue to raise awareness, network, lobby, convince the administrative authorities and set up community projects so that this can be truly effective. By starting on a small scale, we can make the projects grow to a national level. But by persevering, there will be financing and people will adhere to this vision. So I have hope. I know that the need is real and that everything will come at the right time.